Hello everyone, good morning all of you. Today we have going to discuss about the physical properties of classification of elements and periodicity in properties. First, we talk about atomic radius or radii. The distance from the center of nucleus of the atom to the outermost shell of electrons is called atomic radius. We take examples. For hydrogen, their atomic number is 1. So, number of electrons present in the first shell is 1 and center of nucleus are present in the atom of center. So, distance of outermost electron and center is called atomic radius. Second example, lithium, their atomic number is 3. The first shell number of electron present in 2 and outermost shell number of electron are present in 1. So, distance between nucleus and outermost electron is called atomic radius. We take also one examples. Next, sodium. Their atomic number is 11. So, first shell number of electrons are present in 2. Second shell number of electrons are present is 8. 2 plus 8, 10. And 1 electron are present in the outermost shell. So, distance of center of nucleus and outermost electron is called atomic radii. And if we talk about the periodic tables, if we go down the group like hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, the atomic radius increases down the group. Why? Because the number of cell increases. Okay, students, number of cell increases. Hydrogen atom number of cell is 1, lithium number of cell is 2, sodium number of lithium is 3, potassium number of cell is 4, number in rubidium number of cell is 5. So if we go down the group, the number of cell is added, size is increases, so atomic radius is increases down the group. That means top to bottoms. Okay, students. Any groups, if you go down the group, atomic radius is increases. Why? Because number of cell is added and size of atom is increases. Okay. And if we go left to right across the period like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, organs. So, atomic radius is decreases across the period. Why? Because number of electron increases across the period. So, effective nuclear charge increases and then force of attraction between the center of nucleus and outermost electron is increases. So, if we go left to right across the period, atomic radius decreases. What is the main reason? The main reason, effective nuclear charge as the atomic number increases and increase the attractions of electron to nuclei. So, atomic radius decreases across the period and increases down the groups. Simple way. And actually, atomic radius are 3 types. First, covalent radius. What is covalent radius? It may be defined as 1/2 of the distance between the center of the nuclei of 2 similar atoms bonded by a single covalent bond is called atomic radius. Then we talk about simply at covalent radius equal to 1/2 internuclear distance between two bonded atoms. For example, the internuclear distance between two hydrogen atoms in hydrogen molecules is 74 picometer, but their covalent radius is half of the distance. So 1 by 2 into 74 equal to 37 picometers. Okay students, let us now we see some examples. This is the atoms of hydrogen and similar atoms of another hydrogens. Two hydrogen atoms are overlapped to form hydrogen molecules. So their distance of hydrogen molecules is 74 picometer, but their covalent radius of atoms is half of the internuclear distance between two molecules. So their covalent radius is 37 picometers. Dear students, it is the very smallest things, so it is measured by picometers. You know that 1 picometer equal to 10 to the power minus 12 meter. So it is extremely very small. Okay, covalent radius is 37 picometers. Okay students, I think you are getting understand. And second atomic radius is van der Waals radius. Okay, let us now we talk about van der Waals radius. It may be defined as half of the internuclear distance between two adjacent atoms. Okay, between two adjacent atoms of the same elements belonging to two nearest neighboring molecules of the same substance in solid state is called van der Waals radius. Okay student, let us we take examples. This is the atoms of van der Waals radius. Let us examples. One is the chlorine atoms. This is the chlorine molecules. This one is the chlorine. This one is the chlorines. So these chlorine atoms are getting shared one electrons and form the covalent radius. And similar or different molecules is gets overlapping. For examples, chlorine atoms is overlapping one electron and form the covalent radius. These neighboring molecules, this is the one molecules and this one is the one molecules. These neighboring molecules of the half of internuclear distance between two adjacent atoms. So the van der Waals radius is center of these molecules and half of this internuclear distance is called van der Waals radius. Okay. Dear students, we see here the van der Waals radius is greater than covalent radius. Okay, van der Waals radius is greater than covalent radius. So covalent radius of the element is shorter than its van der Waals radius. That is, covalent radius is less than van der Waals radius. And third radius is metallic or crystal radius. Dear students, metallic radius may be defined as half of the internuclear distance between two adjacent atoms in the metallic lattice. It is measured in angstrom units. For examples, the metallic radius of sodium is 186 picometer and copper is 128 picometers, and metallic radius is greater than covalent radius. Okay. In short, atomic radii increases down the group and atomic radii decreases across the periods. This is the complete explanations of atomic radius. And second physical properties is ionic radius. What is ionic radius? How to form ion? Okay, dear students, the ionic radius, the effective distance from the nucleus of the ion to the point up to which it has a influence in the ionic bonds. For examples, mainly ion is formed. This is the atoms of cation and this one is the atoms of anion. Any element can get lost their electron, their size is decreases, and gain of electron, their size is increases. So this atom is a small and this one is greater. Why? Because they are get lost in electrons and they are get gain electrons. So internuclear distance between the two atoms, one is cations and one is anions. Okay, one is cations and one is anions. The distance of contact between the radius of cation and half of internuclear distance is called ionic radius. This one is ionic radius. Two important points of ionic radius are: first, the size of cation is smaller as compared with that of the parent atoms. For example, sodium is the parent atoms. Their atomic radius is 186 picometers. If this atom lost one electron and carry one positive charge, so their atomic radius is 98 picometers. Okay, students, their size of atom is decreases. Why? Because effective increase in the effective nuclear charge, so atoms get shrink, their size is decreases. Okay, and second point, the size of an ion is larger as compared with that of the parent atoms. What is parent atoms? This is the actual atom is called parent atoms. For examples, the radius of an ion is larger than that of parent atoms. For examples, chlorine, their atomic radius is 99 picometer, but these chlorine atoms can get one electrons and carry negative charge because chlorine have almost have 7 electrons. So if this atom can gain one electron, they can achieve noble gas like organ elements. So decrease in the effective nuclear charge. Any atom can gain electron, their effective nuclear charge decreases. Any atom, they can lose the electron, their effective nuclear charge is increases. Simple, you learn. Okay. You seen here, the size of an ion is increases in comparison to parent atoms. You see, their size is 99 picometer and their size is 181 picometer, students. Okay, this is the ionic radius. And next we talk about isoelectronic ions. What is isoelectronic ions? The ions having same number of electrons but different magnitude of nuclear charge are called isoelectronic ions. I repeat one time again, please. The ions having same number of electrons but different magnitude of nuclear charge are called isoelectronic ions. For examples, magnesium 2 plus, sodium plus, chlorine minus, oxygen 2 minus, nitrogen 3 minus. All the elements have 10 electrons. So this is known as isoelectronic ions. And their effective nuclear charge increases. Nitrogen is the most effective nuclear charge because they can gain 3 electrons and carry 3 minus charge. oxygen gain 2 electrons, fluorine gain 1 electron, sodium lost 1 electrons, magnesium lost 2 electrons. So their ionic radius increases in this order. Okay, students? And next points, let us talk about ionization enthalpy or ionization energy. It is the very important point in our periodic tables. What is ionization enthalpy? The amount of energy required to remove the most loosely bonded electron from the isolated gaseous atom in its ground state is called ionization enthalpy or ionization energy. For examples, X is the elements. They can lose outermost electron and carry one positive charge. This is known as first ionization enthalpy, delta I H1. Okay. Its unit is kilojoule mole inverse. And let us talk about successive ionization enthalpy. If the parent atom loses one electron, carry positive charge, this is represented as first ionization enthalpy, delta H equal to delta I H1. That means delta I means ionization change enthalpy. Delta H equal to parent atoms, and change in enthalpy, they can lose their outermost electron, that is first ionization enthalpy. If lose second ion electrons, this is the first, and lose one electrons to carry two positive charge. So their change in enthalpy, delta I H2. And similar way, this lost 3 electrons, they carry 3 positive charge. This is known as third ionization enthalpy. The ionization enthalpy is greater than third ionization enthalpy, second ionization enthalpy, and first ionization enthalpy. Why? Because the outermost electrons are easily get lost, but second electrons not easily get lost, and third electron is very difficult to lose their outermost shell. So the order of ionization enthalpy is decreases in these directions. Okay, students? And let us talk about the periodic tables. We take examples. Group 1, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium. Their outermost electron present in each element is 1, so they can lose one electron easily. So their ionization enthalpy is increases left to right and decreases down the groups. Okay, students, if we go down the group in the periodic tables, ionization enthalpy is decreases, and if we go left to right across the period, the ionization enthalpy is increases. Why? Because the numbers of electrons are present in outermost shell is maximum, so it is very difficult to lose their outermost electrons. Okay, so if we go left to right across the period, ionization enthalpy increases, and if we go down the group and top to bottom, ionization enthalpy decreases. Okay, left to right increases, down the group decreases. Okay, students. For examples, sodium, they lose outermost electrons. Their ionization enthalpy is 495 kilojoule mole inverse. This is the unit. Sodium plus, they lose second electrons. Their ionization enthalpy is very high, 4581 kilojoule mole inverse. It depends on the following factors: ionization enthalpy. First, size of the atom. If the size of atom is increases, ionization enthalpy decreases. You also know down the group size of atoms increases. Size the atom increases, so their ionization enthalpy decreases. Second, magnitude of nuclear charge. If we go left to right, the magnetic nuclear charge increases, so ionization enthalpy increases. And third thing is screening effect of the inner electron. If we go down the group, number of cell increases, and if we go left to right, nuclear charge increases, screening effect increases, so ionization enthalpy increases left to right. Okay. And second last, penetration effect of the electron. The size of atoms increases, penetration effect is less. But if we go left to right across the period, penetration effect is increases, so ionization enthalpy is increases. And last, electronic configuration. Dear students, you know that the same period electronic configuration is gradually increases, and same group atomic radius is same because their outermost electron is same. Thank you for watching this video.